Hey, hey, well, I think I'm focused in a little too far. There we go. Hey, hey, Blue Table fans, and welcome to my dungeon lair. All right. Shockwave of evilness. All right, I don't know what that was. So, played a game of Warhammer 40K with Mason over the weekend. Just couldn't stop myself. Plan on getting in a lot of games. Necrons are my new thing. Also planning Oceanic Eldar. I think the Eldar need to make a resurgence, and I'm super excited. Also, I noticed I do tend to jump from topic to topic, and it's a bit frustrating because I go back to my own videos, and I'm like, finish your thought, man. Finish your thought. Why did I get like distracted? How did I end up over here? Oh, well, let's talk about something different. Okay, so back to my game with Mason. See, I remembered that time. And so, yeah, because I was thinking, hold on. Oh, here's my Necron. Perfect. Because I was thinking about the Fate Weaver, and I was like, all these like re-rollable saves and invulnerable saves, right? So I thought there's this great item of Necron war gear called a Tesseract Labyrinth. You might be familiar with it. And it is thus. So it's one use only. It costs, I do believe, 20 points. And so the bear can use it instead of making his close combat attacks. So there's that. Choose a character or monstrous creature in base contact with the bear. Now what's interesting is a lot of things are characters now. So a Knob Warbiker is a character. A Thunderwolf Cavalry are characters, or are they? Or am I just assuming? New edition, gotta look everything up now. Let's do it. See, in the back of the rulebook, there's this neat thing where it tells what type everything is and what stats it has. By the way, Tyranids have characters in them too. A Broodlord is a character. They get Lookout Sir. A Hive Tyrant is also a character. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, only independent characters can join units. So the Hive Tyrant can't just drop into a unit of strikes. Oh, bye, Josh. Let's see here. A Turvagon is also a character. Isn't that weird? But can a Turvagon even be in a unit? How does character help a Turvagon if it can't join a unit? I wonder. So look out, sir. Precision strikes. That's one. That's a notable item. Or is it, Ren, is it only independent characters that can do precision strikes? No, characters. It's any? Okay, great. So anyway, we were on Space Wolves. Let's see if I can find them on here. And you notice things go in seasons. It's like Warhammer Fantasy, War Machine Hordes, then now we're kind of in 40K. I'm trying to mitigate that and just do a blend all the time. So I am working on that to bring you the best content, or good content. Who should do a bat rep?
I mean, you can do Orcs and Goblins versus
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I found out Mason's my kind of gamer. He's a friendly gamer, so it was really too bad that I busted out this combo on him. So hold on, we're like Thunderwolf Cavalry. Oh, they are not characters. Oh no. Alright, so anyway, Iron Priest, Lone Wolves are characters, Squad Leaders are characters. Alright, so anyway, alright, so much for my theory there. Oh, and I came up with this because of Thomas's thing where he was like, well, I'm going to take 6 HQs, Thunderwolf Cav. My point is, everyone's like, oh no, 6th edition is going to have these horrible power gaming combos. Yes, but there's going to be counters to those. There's going to be so much going on that you can't predict what's going to happen. I'm predicting, like that I said I can't predict, and then I followed that with I'm predicting. I'm predicting you're going to see more variation. You're going to go to a tournament, and there's going to be lots of different things being played out. How exciting is that? So, wow, I just dropped a dice. Whoa, that bounced like 3 feet high and went under that computer. Okay, so Tesseract Labyrinth, so you skip your attacks. You choose a character or monstrous creature in base contact, and that victim must immediately roll equal to or under its remaining wounds, or be removed as a casualty with no saves of any kind allowed. yeah, isn't that neat? And I was like, wait a second here. A royal court can have 5 Necron lords in it. And each Necron lord can have one of those things in it. So you do wound allocation shenanigans with an overlord, and then you pop your Tesseract Labyrinths, and all those guys go away. One word, implosion missiles. So all I'm saying is that sure there will be, oh, and by the way, that unit costs, if you want to get that unit for a Necron army, it has about 7 or 8 models in it, depending on how you want to run it, because you want some Cryptex in there. Chronometron gives the unit, allows them to reroll 1 dice, which is great for charges. You give them Tremor Staves, give your enemy difficult terrain, which helps against getting charges against you. So my point is, but that unit costs like 500 to 700. So it's the same old thing. You should have in your army some way to deal with the Uber unit. What's new? And there's other ways too. Okay, well, what if I bought 4 units that were just throwaway units for super cheap? Well, guess what? You can tie that unit up. You can, kind of hem them off. And then it's like, okay, they either have to go around or they have to charge, right? And if they charge, then they blow up that unit. Oh, and then they're free to charge in their turn. How does that work? Do you charge them in your turn? Well, anyway, you get the point. The old, I believe it was called bubble wrap strategy. So there's that. Anyway, back to, oh, like that. I'm going back up to the original topic, which is what am I doing for 40K? I got in an awesome Necron trade today. Oh, do you want to see it? Yes, I think you shall. And so we got in a great Necron trade. I'm getting in another trade. I'm doing them up rusted Necrons again. Then we got Oceanic Eldar coming up. I've decided I'm going to do a mix. I'm going to do a mixed army of this and that. Where was I at? What else? No, I think those are the only 2 personally that I'm interested in. But as we're discovering kind of the nooks and crannies of 6th edition, oh, so exciting. It's really neat. It's only been out a week and 2 days, and already things are kind of starting to form up. And but my statement is it's so broad. There's so many different possibilities that it's opening up. It's opening up not just, oh, there's going to be 3 or 4 killer combos come out. No, I think there's going to be 30 to 50 coming out. There's going to be a lot of different things that you can do. And for me, people like me and Mason, the casual gamer, a golden era has opened up. With double force org, allies, and fortifications. There's, oh my gosh, there's like 5 tools going on. Alright, thanks guys. We're good. Alright folks, here it is. I actually showed you this before. It's all these destroyers. Right now I don't know how I'm splitting this up. Here's a bunch of bases for those. There's some secret weapon bases here. Yeah, actually I don't know what brand those are. These things, these beveled bases, they go to the 2 monoliths, but I don't know, will people really want those, you know, because there's a dowel and they kind of float above it like that, which is kind of cool, but just like this is fine too. So these were painted by us years ago, and but the paint job's real nice. It's traditional Necrons. Sorry for the LDTV guys, but you know the score on that one. Yeah, got in these old Tomb Spiders. This guy is metal 4 Cryptex. Old school flayed ones, which are supposed to be better. Some primed black Cryptex. A bunch of characters, which I'm absorbing into the studio army. This Lich Guard. Praetorians boxes. Those are brand spanking new. Like 56 warriors. Right now I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Maybe sell them as is. It's a toughie because I really like that they're already assembled. And I do want to experiment with the, by the way, I show up with 240 Necron warriors and see where that goes. So we got this command barge. I just sent up 2, excuse me, not command barge, annihilation barge. I just sent up 2 to be painted along with an arc that was assembled. We have this, the pylon. It looks a little rough now, but it really is a cool piece. Look at this base piece for it. I gotta get this back in the bag before I lose any pieces to it. Isn't that neat? Somebody already put that together. Yeah, I love that. And so I'm going to do like a landing pad or a fortification of some kind based on that. And just baggies like full of Necron warriors and immortals and stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's more stuff up here. Here's another barge. A lot of this has been clipped out. There's a tomb stalker. So anyway, look for that to get kind of parsed out. If you're interested in it, if you're just like, you know what, Shawn, whatever you're not using, which is about half, and a lot of the painted stuff, then just let me know. Half retail is typically what I'm looking for. Not always. Sometimes it is higher if I think there's a particular value to it. By the way, that's a general statement, not particular to this certain lot. But anyway, Necrons. Necrons are my faves right now.